Hi everyone, I'm John here again for the human potential. Today I'm going to talk to you about uh, hell. What is hell? And it's basically it's made up. The description of hell is completely inaccurate and made up. To be truthful, hell is really what you make it. Hell is what your life is. People say, "Well, you're going to hell." Um, So, first of all, that notion is completely not true. It doesn't exist. Hell never has existed, will not ever existed. For people who think it exists, um, I don't know what to tell you. You're going to be surprised that it doesn't. So, our actions and consequences of our actions, we're the ones that are going to have to deal with that. So if you want to, if there is any kind of a hell, what that is when you do a life review. Yeah, okay, first of all, we'll talk about that. So hell, what it is. This was a place long ago where people took their refuge, whatever, their garbage, and they threw it in a dump that was on fire. And the word actually for this dump, where they burn things, translates into the word hell. Over time, this has become religious and it's completely BS. Look it up yourself. Don't take my word for it. Again, like I don't care. People believe, don't believe. That's up to you. Because honestly, people that don't or that are total smart, I don't care about them. They're going away. That sect of people, that mindset, that thought process, that's going away. We are broadening our horizons, opening up to a new horizon, opening up to new visions with or without. So I don't really care. I'm not really talking to those people. You're never going to change their mind. If I do, fantastic. But honestly, they're becoming so small of a minority that's really that way of that religious way of thinking is a dogmatic way of think is going away. Okay. And I'm so sick of people that say, "Oh, I'm a Christian," and they're the worst human beings I've ever seen on the planet. Or they say, "I'm a religion person," and they're just terrible human beings that are so judgmental and so total counterproductive of what actual God is and the actual love. So let's think about this for a second. Hell. Oh, you're going to hell. Okay, would you damn your kid to hell? Think about that, would you? Or would you reform them? Or would you show them your ways? If they did something that, let's say, the most heinous crimes, like a Hitler, okay? Hitler's damned to hell. Really? What purpose is that going to serve? So you're going to send your child to some damnation forever. It's stupid. It's ludicrous. Let's just, come on, let's knock it off, right? It doesn't exist. Now, what may happen? So let's say a guy like, let's say Hitler or some heinous people on this earth, and I'm not dismissing their actions, and I'm not saying they're not accountable for their actions. They are 100% accountable for their actions, and they will be 100% accountable for your action. But when you know better, you do better. And then when you realize you're part of a greater system, a greater whole, and you're shown this, man, you are slapped in the face real quick, and you're going, "Oh my God, this is bigger than I even thought. I thought I was this all end of all end," and you realize you're not even a little speck of it. You're one minute aspect of all that all is. Okay, it is much grander. So, what actually will happen in a life review is they will experience everything. So if you want to talk hell, that could be a form of hell in a way because everything you've done harm to in a heinous way, you're not only going to see it, you're going to feel it from their perspective. You're going to sense the entire reality over and over and over and over. That's what's going to happen in a life review. So if you think, "Oh, my actions don't have consequences," wrong. Your actions do have consequences, both good and bad. they have consequences. Okay, so you're not getting away with anything. Okay, Sammy Hagar's got this song, "Returning Home." You know, if you think you got away with it, you got away with nothing. That's one of the lines in it. It's a great song, by the way. Sammy Hagar. It's called "Returning Home." Check it out. I saw the ruins once the smoke cleared, once upon returning home. It's a great, great song. But it really is. It's got that one line in there that's fantastic, because you're not getting away with it. So yes, a guy, let's say like a Hitler, right, or somebody of heinous people that we've had on this earth, they're going to go through that life review. They're going to feel everything that they've done, and they're going to see it. And you're going to go, well, it's just like a lot of people. No, each person. Think about that. Not fun. Not fun. It's not going to be fun. Okay? The dogmatic time is over. Okay? I hate to tell people this, that dogmatic reality, that's going away. People are fighting like screaming cats and dogs because everything they know is going away. But I can't worry about them anymore because they're such a small percentage of people. We have to move past them and change everything around them. So when you say, what can I do as a person? What can I do as a human being? What can I do as a singular person to help change? That's it. Change who you are. Change your thought. Change your reality, how you look at things. Oh, you jerk off. But just say, forgive them for they know not what they do, and move on. You don't have to condone violence. You don't have to condone somebody who's being a jerk. You just don't have to be a part of it, though, either. And, that's not to say you don't defend yourself. That doesn't say you don't speak your piece. But understand, forgive them for they know not what they do. They're ignorant, okay? They're ignorant to the ways of the world. And once they, unfortunately, pass over and see themselves for what they really are, they're going to go, oh, wow, we really are one. We really are connected. Not one thing is separate from the other. Not one thing. We're all just one being living a spiritual humanity life. You're a spiritual being having a human experience. We all are connected, okay? But getting back to the original point, the term hell is BS. Absolutely BS. Check it out. Do your own research. Like, again, it was a refuge. It was a garbage dump where they burned trash. And that word, Democus, or some, I think it starts with the D, means, translation is hell. That's all. That's all it was. And then it became some, sinful, you're going to hell. And that's what they would say. You're going to this place. That's what it meant. There is no damnation, hell and damnation. There is none of that stuff. That doesn't exist. It has not ever existed. People who talk about it, they're just full of crap. And maybe they're seeing it from their own perspective that they think it's that, and it's a mistranslation. Because you've seen some near-death experience. Oh, I've seen hell. You're full of shit. You haven't seen shit. What you saw was a perspective of what you think because of your religious beliefs. It's the same thing I say with near-death experience. And people say, I saw Jesus. Of course you did, because that's who you follow. If you saw Confucius, you'd see Confucius. If you follow Krishna, you'd probably see Krishna. And then what would happen is Krishna, Jesus, and Confucius would all go into one being, and you would go, oh, wait a second. There is no Jesus, there is no Krishna, there is no Confucius, there's just one being. Yes, exactly. One being. That's what we are all a part of. We are the ocean. Whether we want to admit this or believe this or not, we are the ocean. We think we are individualistic realities, but we are actually the ocean. We may be having an individual experience, but we are, in truth, the ocean. We are a part of that ocean. We have always been a part of the ocean. We will never not be a part of the ocean. And that's just the way it is. And when you think about damning somebody to hell, like religions try to fear you into thinking, now is that saying, I can go out and commit crimes, do whatever I want? No, remember, I said, you're still responsible for your actions. Would God commit crimes? Would God commit crimes against humanity? No. Love. Pure love, right? So remember, our makeup is pure love. So you can go, let's say, live the most hideous life, do terrible things to people, and when you pass over, when you die, you're going to go review all that experience. You're going to go review all that experience from the other person's perspective. So not only are you going to see it, now we're going to say, okay, now that you've saw this, ooh, I don't like that at all. Oh my God. Is it over? No, it is not over. What do you mean? Well, now we're going to review it from their perspective, from their viewpoint, their side. Oh my God. So now you're going to feel what they felt. So when you go through your life, let's say you bullied somebody as a kid or bullied somebody growing up. You may at some point in your life went, God, I'm so sorry for doing that. I feel bad. Done. You've come to the realization it's over. You don't need to review that when you go over to when you pass over. You don't need to. You may see it again, but I seriously doubt it because you've already come to the realization. You've had a self-realization, a self-awareness point of perspective, and you went, God, I'm sorry I did that. Or a past relationship going, God, I was a real jerk. I'm so sorry. Wow. And you've come to that realization, and that's a branch of your tree that you no longer need, and it just basically disappears to where now there's just one branch. I mean, this is what you can do in this lifetime, by the way. You don't have to pass over and review all this. You can have self-enlightenment, self-realization in this lifetime. It can happen. It is possible if you choose it. Text me. I can talk to you about it. I can email me. We can do a reading. We can get you on your path to your best and highest good. That's what I do. My purpose is basically, if you're on your path, keep you there. If you're not, we get you there. What's your best and highest good? It's not really about, oh my God, making all kinds of money. And that's fantastic and that's great. We all love it. Money's fantastic. Money is not the root of all evil. Money is fine. It's good to have. It's great to have. It's okay to have. Do we need it? No, we don't need it. It's like food. We need it. We don't need certain types of foods. But money is okay to have. So it's not really about what career goal I'm going. I don't really care about career goals. What we do is what's for your best and highest good, and what's getting you on your path. And if getting you on your path creates a career, then fantastic. But basically, it's getting you where you need to go. And so you can have self-realization within this lifetime. It is 100% possible. That's what Jesus, Buddha taught us. Buddha under the Bodhi tree, basically facing his demons and said, you're no longer a part of me, I'll let you go. He releases that, and then that's when he becomes sort of enlightened. Metaphorically, of course, we don't know if these events actually occurred, but metaphorically, we can learn from these. 40 days, 40 nights, right? You go out and sit in a desert and you come to the realization. I mean, that's what Jesus did when he traveled, those lost years. He traveled to Tibet, India, and, sought ancient wisdom and ancient teachings and found all this, and again, I get the religious people, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, whatever. I don't care. Okay, you're honestly a waste of my time. I love everybody, love you all, but I mean, let's be real here. You're not going to convince everybody, and it's up to them to convince themselves. And whatever, I don't care about them. What I care about is the movement of the progression of the whole, and the progression of the whole is towards the avenue of love, and that's as simple as that. And so, boy, John sounds kind of cruel. He doesn't care about them. No. If you know me, that's not true. I love them dearly. I care about them deeply as a human being. But when you're moving somebody or a whole towards a process of pure love, you can't convince everybody. They got to make their own mind and their own decision. But what we can do is change everything around them. And then they're kind of forced into a new reality, right? We force them into it, kicking and screaming, but we force them into this. That's why these people who run things today they're stupid. They already know they've lost. It doesn't make any sense to continue this madness. They've already lost. They're going to lose. They have lost. there's no way for them to win. We've already taken over the system. We've already put things in motion. This was way back before. So when people get afraid of the future or scared of the future, don't be afraid of the future. Don't be go with it with open arms and enlightenment, like, oh my God, change is coming. And when you see the chaos and oh my God, the divisiveness and all that, that's just part of the process of change. That's all it is, because people are so afraid of losing what they think they've known their entire life. But what they've known their entire life has been a total, complete lie. They've been lied to about education, religion, extraterrestrials, medicine, you name it. It's all been manipulated for control. For control. You no longer need to live in that fear. You no longer need to live in that reality. Does it suck? Sometimes. Does it suck? Yes, it does suck. It does suck. I'll be honest with you. I find it frustrating. I find it exhausting. Because then you got, oh God, listen to everybody talk of this and that and politics and this. And you just let them ramble on. You go, God, Lord, dude. If you could just see it from a bigger perspective, you would just realize that everything is good. Everything is positive. Everything's working out. Don't worry. Relax. We're good. So, wanted to talk to you about that because I heard somebody talk to you. I know I went off on a tangent there and talked to you about religion and this hell and damnation. It doesn't exist. Do your own research. Like I said, follow your heart, follow your own thoughts, do your research. Don't listen to what anybody has to say, even myself. Find out for yourself. Ask your heart, does this ring true? Does this person's message ring true to me? Because you may find somebody else who says it the same thing in a different way. I'm pretty direct. I'm pretty in your face. I kind of don't care about what people's feelings are sometimes. I love you. I have empathy for you. I wish you all the best and great things in the world. And I'm going to continue to, do my readings out there and help people move to the progression of themselves. But like I said, if you're looking for, fluff and goof, that's not me. If you're looking for the truth, of yourself, then that's what we do. I'll push you to areas that you never thought you'd go into before, but I guarantee you'll realize that it's the maybe the hardest work you'll ever do, but it's the best work you'll ever do. And in the end, this is what you're going to find out. It's the same thing I found out, that you're not listening to John Bliss or anybody else. You're really listening to yourself. And it's yourself who's been pushing you all along. And in the end, you're going to go, son of a bitch. It was me talking to me. That person just happened to be the conduit for the information that I needed to hear. So, guys, thank you. I hope that helps. Hope that, you like this. Again, thanks for, coming to the channel. Please hit that like, share, subscribe. And, always keep faith, man. Keep believing. All right. And there is no hell. It doesn't exist. Thanks, guys. Have a great day.